Bale is the most dynamic and the most destructive player in Spurs history, and in 2013 he won both the FWA and PFA Player of the Year award, and that earned him his move to Real Madrid for a then world record fee. And after 7 years and after winning 4 UEFA Champions League, he has finally returned to North London for 1 year on loan. Bale is 31 now, and he has been sparingly used by Zinedine Zidane in this Real Madrid side, because we have often seen him snoozing at the bench while he was substituted, because he never played so many games. And now this move can really help Gareth Bale bring back his best days. But it is true that Bale is past his prime. He's 31, we can expect him to be a little short of pace, that acceleration, but there is something extra Bale can provide to this Jose Mourinho's side. Tottenham have been blighted by all kinds of issues, because after Eriksen left, they have had a huge hole in the middle for the lack of creativity, because they have been so much reliant on Son, they have been reliant on Kane, and if any one of them gets injured, the whole gameplay falls. The loss of Eriksen has cost them their directness, their penetration, the ball speed has reduced so drastically. But with Bale, Spurs can at least now think about bringing that good old days back, at least play good football. Because up till now, Spurs have been heavily reliant on their counterattacks, on the opposition mistakes, creating numerical superiority in the opposition half, but they have lacked a lot of creativity and some directness. But let me say this, Bale is not a creator. He's not a wizard that will keep on assisting and will keep on scoring goals, because still at this moment we don't know how he will perform. But we all are excited. The whole Spurs fan base is excited to see Bale come back at Spurs, because you know what? We know what he can provide, because we have seen Bale in his prime and he's so well adept at spreading the pitch, creating space for himself. This allows his teammates to play the best football, and maybe some of them can find passes to him so that they can create a good goal scoring opportunities, and this will in some ways reduce the burden of goal scoring from Son, from Kane, and it would at least bring a bit of stability in this Spurs side. So the return of Bale will definitely bring back some power, some craft in this Spurs side. And we all know that Bale started to play as a left back. From there he developed into a left winger, and then he played as a cam or as a second striker behind Jermaine Defoe. So his best football came at that cam position. Not actually cam, it was a second striker role, a bit advanced than the cam role, not a midfielder but definitely not a striker. So he played his best football at Spurs just playing a man behind Jermaine Defoe. So, but here things have changed. There is Son, there is Kane, there is Lucas Moura. So where will Bale fit in this Spurs side? So in this video, we'll take a look at that. We'll discuss the lineup options. So let's get it started. Alright, welcome back guys, my name is Zishan. Welcome back to Talk Football, home of reviews, tactics and transfer talks. So as we were talking about Bale, his obvious position seems at the right side of the wings, but it is occupied by Lucas Moura, because Son plays left wing, Kane plays that strike position, and right wing has been played by Lucas Moura, who is a good player. He's quick, he is agile, but he has got his demerits. He lacks that a bit of decision making ability. His passes have been wayward, they lack accuracy. But Bale, as in wholesome, is a better player than this Lucas Moura. So thinking very clearly, we can say, yeah, well, alright, Bale can be playing that right wing role. But is there a better place to play both Lucas Moura and Bale in this team? Well, let's check it out. Because Jose Mourinho has tried playing Dele Alli behind Son and Kane in that second striker or that false nine role. But Dele Alli hasn't played nicely, and somewhat his relationship with Jose Mourinho is fraying at the moment, because Jose Mourinho wanted Dele Alli to do some things and he's not able to do that. But Bale, if played in this position behind Son and Kane, can be lethal, because Bale is more aggressive than Dele Alli. He carries the ball well, he heads well, he takes long shots, he's got a good shot in him. So he'll be able to provide all of those things that Dele Alli at this moment isn't able to deliver, and which Jose Mourinho requires so earnestly. So here are some possible ways in which Spurs can line up. So firstly, let's check out their lineup in the past game. That was the match day 3 against Newcastle, which they drew 1-1. So in that game they went with a 4-2-3-1 formation. It was a very simple formation with Davies as a left back, Eric Dyer, Sanchez as a centre backs, and Doherty as a right back. And Hobjob and Harry Winks played the 2 in the middle with Lo Celso. He's back. He played that 1 in the 3, and Lucas Moura was that right wing or RM if you will, and Son plays that LM role, and Kane was there up top. So Lucas Moura scored the only goal for the Spurs side, and the match ended 1-1 because Newcastle got a penalty at the last moment. But anyways, in the match day 2 in the Premier League against Southampton, they played a fantastic game in which Kane assisted 4 times and Son scored 4. Was it Kane scoring 4 or is it Son scoring 4? Son scored 4 and Kane assisted 4. Alright. Confusing. So they fielded in a 4-3-3 formation with Matt Doherty, Sanchez, Dyer and Davies as a left back, and Harry Winks as the CDM, and Hobjob and Ndombele playing that 2 in the middle with Lucas Moura as the right winger and Kane and Son as the other forwards. So where will Bale fit in this? According to me, the best position for Bale in this lineup will be playing a 4-2-3-1 formation, and Bale can play that 1 in the middle because Lucas Moura can play that right wing role, Bale can play that second striker, and Son can play that LM role, and Kane will be up top with 2 natural center midfielders behind them. So this will be a highly attacking team because Lucas Moura is there, Bale is there, Son is there, Kane is there. I mean, if at the first look you can see that this lineup lacks stability because it's so highly attacking and with only 2 proper center midfielders. But if you are playing against a weaker opponents, if you are wanting to experiment, you can go out with this formation, and even if Bale is not playing, you can put in Dele Alli over there, and Lo Celso is there. Eric Lamela can come up and replace Lucas Moura. So this could be a good formation for Bale, but my best pick of formation for Bale will be a 4-3-1-2 formation because back 4 can be anything that Jose Mourinho chooses. Winks can play as the CDM and Ndombele as the LM, Lo Celso or Hobjob can play that RM position, and Bale can play like a diamond. This is basically a diamond in the middle with Son and Kane up top. And of course, we got so many options to bring on from bench. Reguilon has signed for Spurs. They are linked with Skriniar to reinforce their defense. Right back they have Doherty. So I think so that these 2 formation would be the best to incorporate Bale. And well, obviously Bale can definitely play in a 4-3-3 with as a right winger, but that would mean Lucas Moura's time at Spurs would come to an end if Bale starts playing day in and day out. He would be looking to change his team. But if you want to incorporate all of them, so a 4-2-3-1 formation would be best. If you want some stability, if you want that midfield, that holding game, that position based game, so that you can go quick passes, because Spurs, they are so slow in possession. So we have Bale, we have Kane, we have Son in this lineup in a 4-3-1-2 formation. This would be my best pick if I were to pick the lineup for Spurs, but unfortunately I cannot. I can just bring out this video to you guys. So if you like this video, do help us reach 1,000 subscribers because we are so close. Do like this video and share with your friends because that would really help this channel to grow. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, as always, peace out.